Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Hey!
yeah.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! Rah!
Ah, it's a new year.
That's that Melly Mel. Rah!
Ah.
What's good, y'all? We in the house.
We got the Queen with us tonight, y'all.
Yeah.
Starting the New Year's off right. We got the Queen, y'all.
I know. I can't play hooky no more.
I see what she doing. I see what she doing out here with the highlights, with the lightened highlights. See, you think niggas don't notice? I see it.
With the pretty smile and the highlights. Digga is glowing. Digga's glowing.
You see the ring in my eyes?
I see the ring in your eyes.
Yes.
We're not gonna blow it. But I see other rings and things.
He's glowing.
Thank you, Rufus Green. Thank you, OG Steve. Allerton Avenue in the house. You heard? Man. Shout out to People's Army, Maintain, Ken J, my whole Allerton Avenue crew. You heard?
Salute.
Leah Sawyer, Happy New Year. Large Pro, is that Large Professor? Whether it is or not, Happy New Year. Peace.
Okay, in our story, that's Large Pro.
Right, of course it is Large Professor. That's the real Large Professor. This is the Godcast, God damn it.
That's right.
Hey, not for nothing. Hey, I reviewed one of the episodes and we had we didn't even realize who was in the comment. It was a DJ Lord Jazz, the DJ for Lords of the Underground. Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yep.
Iowa in the building, rocking with the guard. That's what's up. Hood evening from Brooklyn, everybody.
Yep.
That's what. Everybody hit that like button. And it goes a little something like this. What's good, people? Happy New Year. Welcome back to the Godcast. I am Lord Jamar.
I am Digga.
And it's your boy Artie Stacks.
Yes. And we are back. Knowing Godfrey, he might call me in the middle of this, like, yo, are y'all on right now? Yeah. All right, come on. You know, so he may pop in the middle of this, he may not, but don't fret. Godfrey will be back at some point. He's just doing a lot of shit. You know, we love him and we're happy for all the things he's been doing. And, you know, even if it takes him away from us sometimes. But anyway, what's good, peoples? How you feeling?
Feeling like it's a new year. 2022. Okay. You know how every year you like, yo, this gonna be my year. This gonna be my year. I got a strong hunch that 2022 is gonna yield great things. Same here. Well, I don't even know where 2021 went. Like that shit just seemed like one long day.
I feel you.
Somebody said the month January always seems like it takes forever, and then once you get through January, the rest of the year flies by.
Mm-hmm.
Betty White said, "Fuck 2022. I'm out."
I know a lot of people 2020. My 2022, I ain't even gonna hold you. That shit just started like yesterday. I woke up on Monday like, nah, I ain't ready. I'm getting back in the bed.
Man, you ain't lying, Digga.
So we haven't seen you in a little bit. It's great to have you back, Digga.
Thank you. You was cutting up while I was away, I see.
What you mean cutting up?
You and Miss Lily. I look at TV like.
Listen.
What
Look at here.
What in the childhood crush am I watching?
I tried to get him to spill the tea behind the scenes. He wouldn't do it.
Listen, you saw all the tea that it was. It was, it was a nice conversation.
That was a fun episode. I'm actually glad I wasn't there. So you guys just got to be nice and unadulterated. It was cool.
You could have chaperoned, though. You could have been like a like a chaperone, like But that was a great episode and shit. I appreciate her doing it and coming by and being so forthright in her just
and big ups. Let's salute the fact that she still came through at damn near midnight.
Exactly. After driving like how many 4 hours and shit. You know what I mean? And then she fucked around and fell asleep and then seen my text like, oh shit, give me time to get ready. You know what I mean? Like she could have been like, man, I fell asleep. I'm done for the night. She got up and chatted with the God.
She leveled up on me because I was trying to wait up for her, and at some point I think I had dozed off. By the time y'all got on, I was already horizontal, like, ooh, they crazy.
Bowed out. You bowed out. Well, listen, let's since you're back, let's get back to tradition. Let's do what we do. I'm loving the hair and the makeup, and there's the Digga cam with the polo, with a polo fucking Scully on, doing the do with her with her hip hop background.
I like that. 2022.
With Ice Cube's a corpse almost kicking you in the head. It looked like
right, just a foot
right by your head. It's a dead foot by your head.
And the Biggie baby sitting on her shoulder.
And Dr. Dre, right? And Dr. Dre is like, "Don't worry, I'm about to."
I know. Let me see. Nas on my ass somewhere. Nas back here. Where Nas at? Oh, here go Nas.
Oh, he on your back.
Gangstar on your hips.
I got baby on my back.
God, Rakim, I see him over your shoulder, a little something.
Yeah, it's a little something.
You see it right.
Something I found.
Who's that below Wu-Tang? Is that Outkast?
Below Wu, yep, that's Outkast and Big Puns under him.
All right, well, shit. Stackington, how was your New Year's? Everything good?
Yeah, everything's good, man. Seems like everybody's got that thing in St. Louis, man. You know, I was trying to get into a studio, hit up Nelly, hit up a lot of people. They all going to down south to Tennessee. So now I'm at Shorty spot right now, man. Everything's good, man. I'm just trying to stay hydrated up on the OJ, man. Trying to keep healthy out here. Other than that, man, everything is A-okay, man.
That's what's up.
Then you seen earlier, I got these cough drops going. You know what I'm saying? The lemon cough drops. I got the OJ going because I do still believe that there is a such thing as the common cold. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that's what I have is the common cold and not that thing. But I'm trying to stay healthy, man. How's everything up in New York? And how's everything with you, Digga? Everything good, man? Y'all staying healthy? What's the word?
The Lou God just stopped.
Everything is great, man. I'm
from St. Louis.
Keeping it low in these southern streets. My mom is actually suffering with a broken arm right now. She just had when the seniors, they get older, they lose their balance, they're breaking bones, they're not healing properly. So I'm on home health aid duty right now, but she just had a successful surgery with a plate put in her arm, and she just healing up. So it's giving me an opportunity to stay home and hit this studio.
Okay.
I'm in the lab.
Okay, we got a new project. We got a new Digga project coming.
Well, I'm not gonna do an album. I think I'm gonna just fire off a few EPs. I was thinking about doing like an EP quarterly, a little 4 or 5 pack, something like that. So
okay.
I'm gathering beats. I can't front like Nas done put the battery in my back. Well, I've been had the battery in my back, but it's just something to be said for like when the OGs do it and do it right. It's like, oh, talk about motivation for your ass.
Now, is there going to be any Any collabs or features, or is this all 100% straight Digga?
Well, what I like to do is I like to just do it, and then if the stars and the moon align with people and we can organically, put something together, then I'm all for it. Like I'm not one of those type of people that like want to chase people and have to go through all of that. I like it to happen organically. Now, naturally, I do have a wish list. Like there are certain artists that I would like to collaborate in this lifetime. Some, some my peers, some younger, but I try not to think about that stuff too much. I do the music first and then figure out what I'm gonna do with it later.
Okay, dope. When's the first EP coming out?
Man, if I can get something out by March, if I could do like March, June, September, December, that would be ideal. But I don't like to say, yeah, I got some music coming, and then don't come, and then when that time comes, it's just crickets because I'm somewhere binge watching Netflix. But that's that is my motivation right now.
That's a good segue. Watching Netflix. First of all, shout out to the greatest dojo in the fucking world. Goddamn Eagle Fang Karate. This is my Eagle Fang shirt, y'all.
Nice.
Okay. Now, any of y'all that watch Netflix and watch Cobra Kai, okay, knows about Eagle Fang Karate. Yeah. So one of the shows I've been watching on Netflix is the new season of Cobra Kai. You obviously don't watch that, Digga. You don't look like you watch that. You weren't a fan of the Karate Kid, no?
I was. I just don't know if I want to see them waxing on, waxing off at this age.
Trust me.
I do?
Yeah, you do. Okay. Like because it's, they move it to the new generation. These dudes are the teachers now, but he still had the rivalry with the blonde dude that he fought. You know what I mean? But then at some point they kind of got to work together, and just it's very well written. The shit keeps you enthralled. It's good, man. It's a good show. Will Smith is one of the executive producers of the motherfucking shit. So shout out to him. And
it almost sounds like me trying to get into this new Sex in the City with them all looking like grandmas.
Well, now that shit, that I wouldn't even try to like. First of all, I wasn't down for the first go round, but that one right there, like,
no, see, that's
this is not ridiculous. This is not as ridiculous as that. Matter of fact, this is not ridiculous at all, because even though they're older, there's a whole bunch of young people in it because now they got kids and they're teaching kids how to do the fucking karate shit. So the old niggas are not all the main focus of the shit. You understand what I'm saying? Whereas,
well, with Sex in the City, they are the focus, but I guess they are representing what the middle-aged women are doing in New York. They're not like running around.
They don't look middle-aged though. like
they're not running around. I think they are, like, it seems like they are aging themselves. Like Carrie just had like a whole hip replacement, and Miranda's husband wearing a hearing aid. I'm like, dang, I ain't had to do it like that though.
Hey, speaking of
black and white don't age right. I'm gonna say it now. Like,
speaking of that Sex in the City, Digga, am I correct? And I read somewhere that there was actually a sex scandal in Sex in the City with the main actress.
No, what you're talking about, I think you're talking about Chris Noth, the so Mr.
Oh,
Big.
Yeah.
So the character that plays Mr.
Big.
Big, well, he's actually killed off the show. Well, he had a heart attack on a Peloton, like the first episode. Like the premiere. But that was right around the time where like a bunch of actresses started stepping forward and are alleging that he is a predator. So yeah, that I don't know, I don't know how that's fair. I don't know if they caught wind of it and maybe tried to get ahead of it, because you figure they're shooting months in advance, and all of this Chris Noth stuff just really started surfacing publicly. So I don't know if they got some inside information and decided to, try to, remove themselves from the situation early, or if it was just like good timing on their part. Like, whew, glad we dodged that bullet. But anywho, he's off the show. He got real life issues to deal with. And yeah, man, there's no Samantha. The one of the most beloved characters of the show is not there. Like, she don't fuck with them in real life.
Oh, word?
Yeah. No, they got like public beef.
For real? I didn't know that.
Kim Cattrall and Sarah Jessica Parker. Yeah.
Really?
So Samantha's not checking at all. But they're always.
Well, she was the whore of the show, and like, how's she gonna be a whore now? Like, she's
always
be like 75.
and they're always alluding to her character in the show. It's like Carrie's always mentioning her and having like fake text conversations with her, because they can't just completely pretend she didn't exist.
Cut her out.
They gotta save face. And the other and Carrie's gay bestie, who was like another integral character, died in real life. He's only, I think how they put it in the show, where like he filed for divorce and just left the country or something. They're making that his story. So they're already like 3 big players down. So I mean, I guess they're doing the best they can with what they got. I don't know if they're gonna see a season 2 though.
Fuck that show anyway. We wasn't talking about that. We was talking about Cobra Kai. God damn it!
And them old ass niggas, right?
And the old ass Ralph Macchio. That's right.
Does he have arthritis when he's waxing off?
No, he's actually waxing off pretty good. He's showing other people how to wax
he's
on.
Still waxing.
He's the Mr. Miyagi now. You see what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's how it works. But
hold up, we old. Let's not call anybody old.
So Evil.
We might be the same age. We
exactly.
Just,
so watch him out.
Crack, but.
So Eagle Fang is one of the karate, one of the offshoots that comes out of this Cobra Kai, because there was what is the his fucking dojo? I forget. Miyagi shit. Yeah, I guess that's the name of their dojo. Then there was Cobra Kai, and then a new offshoot came, and that's Eagle Fang. So that's the t-shirt that I have on right now. It's from the shit. But let's move on, because you say I'm late. First of all, I don't give a fuck if I'm late. Okay? It ain't popping till I sees it. Okay? It ain't popping till I sees it. Okay? Now, how many of y'all in the chat saw Goddamn True Story with Kevin Hart and Wesley Snipes? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Was that fucking great or what?
That was good.
I mean, all the performances, just the story, how the blurring of, it seemed like almost the blurring of real life. And
there were parts where you really couldn't tell if it was art imitating life or life imitating art.
Because it was like everybody played their shit very well. Like, especially if you're in the industry, like, like the guy that played his manager / accountant, like how a nigga gotta be like, and like, how do you, when you got money and like you gotta call the accountant and they be like beefing with you about why like some money needs to go somewhere, and you're like, just do it.
That's real shit.
And you got somebody like, listen, man, you can't keep doing like I really felt that coming from the white dude. Like, he really seemed like a fucking manager. Like he was stressed.
That part gave me flashbacks. I had that same. I had to have that conversation with my accountant over this Fendi bag that I wanted, ridiculously priced, and I was terrified to call him. I'm like, wait a minute, this is my motherfucking money. Right. Like I had to remind myself that this was my money. Why the fuck I'm scared to call?
But you don't want to hear it, like, you know what I mean. You don't want to hear it, like,
yeah.
Because always looking out. They serve looking out for your best interest.
Right.
Looking out for your best interest.
Can't even be mad.
Yeah.
So in this movie, you know, in this show, I'm not going to give everything away.
Motherfuckers have seen that shit 3 months ago. We might
ain't see it. Did everybody here in the chat see it? Can we do a spoiler?
Go ahead. I haven't seen it, man. I don't know. Give us some background information.
All right.
Can y'all please make them feel like shit for being this late on Black Excellence?
First of all, Kevin Hart plays a comedian very much like himself. He's at the top of the game. Only way you thought they was gonna say Kevin Hart, but in his in the movie, his name is The Kid. They call him The Kid, right? So The Kid has an older brother who is Wesley Snipes. Wesley Snipes is one of those older brothers that's always fucking up. Fucking Kevin's always giving him money to do, you know, he wants to start a car wash. He wants to do this. Now he got a restaurant and everything. None of them ever make money. And he's always fucking up and doing some shit, you know. And long story short, this nigga get him into some of the craziest shit you could imagine. And there's a lot of fucking twists and turns in this fucking story. You know, I mean, I could tell it.
Go ahead, tell it, man. Tell it, man.
Nah, go for it. Shit,
tell it, man.
Go for
it. Hey, what up, Mr. Ravioli? You just got here? God damn it. You don't know that Thursday you need to be looking out for the peoples? Right. That's all right. We don't care whatever time you get here, as long as you here. Peace, Miss Ravioli. All right, so listen. What happens is
spoiler alert.
Oh. Spoiler alert, if y'all don't want to know, get the hell out the room right now. So what happens is Kevin Hart is a big fucking comedian. You know, his brother's the fuck up. He got his manager around him. He got this other lady comedian around him that's a writer, but she's an aspiring comedian also. And then he's got his bodyguard dude and shit. So those are like the main players in the shit, right? So Kevin Hart used to be a drunk back in the days. That's like the ghost in the story. Like that's something that he's fighting with from his past. Long story short, he go out, he celebrate with his brother. His brother gets him to take some shots with his friends. He gets drunk. He ends up taking a broad back to his crib. He ends up knocking the broad off. But when he wakes up in the morning, boom, the broad is dead in his bed. And it's his brother like, yo, did you get that girl something? Yo, she's dead. What? She's dead. Yo, hang on. I got somebody that can fix this. He calls a white boy. He's supposed to be a gangster. The gangster, oh, yeah, she's dead. All right, I'm going to get rid of her. He gets rid of the fucking body. The nigga's like, you know, Kevin Hart's, oh, yo, thank you. You know, so how much do I owe you? You know, he's thinking it's going to be like 50,000 or some shit. The nigga said 500,000 a month for the next year. That's $6 million. Okay. So this nigga's like, what? And he's like, yeah, motherfucker. You know what I mean? And if you don't do it, blah, 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 blah. So basically, he got him by the Gillistrappies, right? So boom. So the nigga Kevin like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna pay the shit. Where can we make it? Let's meet up. I'm gonna give you the first installment. You know what I mean? So he go to meet up with the nigga, whatever. He tell the nigga to come over to the hotel or whatever the case may be. Long story short, the nigga think that Kev's about to pay him. Everybody, you think that as the viewer, you think Kev's about to pay this nigga. Kev pulls out a motherfucking charger cord and strangles this nigga to death.
Yo, when I seen that,
Kevin Hart?
Yeah, you gotta end it at that. Like, okay,
Kevin Hart, the comedian.
You haven't seen it, so end it there. In the spoilers there. Go watch
Kevin Hart is a killer.
Kevin Hart got body.
You let me go that far, I might as well tell the whole fucking shit.
Nah, don't tell the
Kevin Hart is a killer.
Yo, Kevin Hart kills the nigga.
And it just spirals from there.
And like it was such a violent scene too, because you know Kev be working out and shit. You know what I mean? He might be a little motherfucker, but that little nigga was. I knew.
I ain't even gonna hold you. When I was watching it, like, is this really happening?
Oh shit!
Is this really happening?
All right,
yeah, that was crazy.
Yo, why I can't picture Kevin Hart being a killer, man?
Yo,
and
the way he killed him though, because he had to fucking choke this nigga out, and this nigga was way bigger than him and was fighting back. Like, you know what I mean? That shit could have turned the wrong way for Kevin's character. You know what I mean? And so
I want to watch it now just for that scene.
But once you watch the first episode, you're gonna keep going. Like, you're not gonna stop. You're gonna be like, hold up, what's next? Oh,
and it's easy because it ain't this shit only like a half-hour episode or something. Mm-hmm. So it's pretty easy to get through really fast. Like, you know what I mean?
once you see that first, once you get to that part, you're definitely gonna want to keep watching.
Ain't no way that you can fucking move after that. Now you're like, what the fuck? But when by the time the end of the whole shit comes, I mean, there's so many twists and turns. And first of all, like, this is the first time that I ever saw Kevin Hart give like a serious performance that I actually bought it. You know what I mean? Like, there was other times where it's just like I just, you know, first of all, I don't like when comedians try to be too serious.
Okay, I'm moving. I think you're frozen, Jamar.
Not on my screen.
I hear you, but you're not moving.
Yeah, you're on my screen, you're frozen.
He's frozen. Okay, so it's not my screen.
I'm still
frozen on mine too.
Oh, hang on.
But when Jamar was frozen when he was like this. It's a Kevin Hart with a strangle.
Yo, that's
funny. And it was funny because that's where he got frozen right here. That was hilarious. So, Digga, did you believe that scene, the strangle scene with Kevin Hart?
How about now?
You're unstuck now.
Honestly, I couldn't believe what I was watching. Like, I was scratching my head. Like, wait a minute.
I was like, yo,
this just went real crazy. But see,
it's crazy.
I guess what makes it intriguing is that in the beginning, you know, when the whole series starts, it's like he's like kind of narrating or being interviewed. So when you see that murder happen, it's like, wait a minute, how the fuck is he gonna get out of this? Like, how does this work? And then,
I wasn't even thinking about that part. Like, I wasn't even thinking about the beginning like that. I was just thinking.
That's what I was thinking when I saw the murder.
Fuck that. And he was like, you greedy motherfucker. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and now Wesley come back in like, yo, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah.
And then that's just the beginning of a chain of events.
Yeah.
That is so crazy.
It literally spirals from there.
It just spirals, and that's just the first person to go. You know what I mean? Like, so many people died over some bullshit. Like, yo, the shit is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
And big ups to Wesley Snipes. I mean, I know, you know, he played that to the T. He was blackballed for a while. It's nice to see, you know, black
coming to America,
producers and executive, you know, the black power players and major figureheads, like
giving him his flowers, saying, fuck that. I don't give a fuck what they tried to do to you. You're our fucking hero, Wesley. And we're not going to just let you fall by the wayside. We're going to put you in these big movies, get you some nice fucking paydays. And shit, maybe, just maybe, you could show the rest of the world just why we love you so, because you are a talented motherfucker.
Give Wesley a round of applause. Combined
with some laughter, because the nigga is funny too. Like in Coming to America, he was funny, and in this shit, he was funny too. But again, what I like about this one is the range that both of them had to have, as far as like being funny 1 minute, but then being super serious in another minute. Like, you know what I mean? Like super serious.
Now, for the people, give them the name of the show again.
It's
True Stories.
True Story.
Okay.
And it's just like, man, you know, it definitely kind of brings you into like, I guess how one of these millionaire motherfuckers, you know, how you feel like, oh, you know, it's not all it's cracked up to be. Like they got problems too. Like, you know, I guess he was trying to make people understand that, like how there's just people around you that always just want bread and like, you know what I mean?
First of all,
satisfied. Like
that's a like just, you know, when you once you reach a particular wealth, like you can't move regular, like the rules are completely different from you. Like that was even like a part of our conversation. We were discussing, oh, you know, should the baby have called the cops or called, like everything looks different for people with money than people without money. Like divorce looks different. Like prenups are, you know what I'm saying? Like they are part, like marriage is contractual.
I know what you're saying.
Things are, like it's just different for the haves and the have-nots. Like the same rules just don't apply.
Like this nigga had a groupie nigga like that was everywhere that he goes. Like, you know what I mean? Like a little jerky boy ass nigga, like but like not a kind of stand that you'd want to be cool with. Like, you know what I mean? Like a real like, hey Artie, you know, you know, like just that kind of jerky energy and shit. And like, you know,
yo, how crazy is that?
Cool
when he was like, right, as how you gonna tell somebody is getting on the stage? No, the part where you dump the body in the dumpster. Like, what? What?
Now you taking us deeper into the story, and now you telling the shit.
We gotta stop.
No, keep going.
I'll tell the whole story. I'll give
the whole thing.
Total sidebar. Did you know that there was I just saw something. There's a whole, and it's in season 3. Netflix stand-ups. Has anybody been catching those?
No.
I just got I just had a flash because I watch a lot of comedy stuff, so I guess that's what my algorithms send me. And
I think Godfrey would know. Definitely Godfrey would know.
Yeah, I saw so apparently there's a show called Stand-Ups, and it's just all different stand-ups. I saw some Dion Cole. I saw people I recognized and people I didn't recognize. I wouldn't be surprised if
Godfrey
is on that episode.
Godfrey definitely would know.
And it's on season 3. So yeah, that might be a nice binge watch, you know.
Peace to Key Norfolk Nation One Love podcast. Thank you, my brother. He said peace and power to the panel. We love you, Rah Digga. Peace and power, my brother, Lord Jamar. Peace. I know you would do it like this if you could, but they don't have that emoji.
Yo, Godfrey. Digga and Lord J might not say it, but I'ma say it. I better not catch you on your IG live right now, Godfrey. Let me see.
Godfrey, he be on IG live like 3 a.m. That's when he likes to go on IG live and shit. But it's all good. Oh, thank you, D Paint. He said Janet getting her flowers on Lifetime. Yeah, is there a Janet movie or something like that? A Janet Jackson? I just saw a commercial for some sort of Janet thing coming out. Yeah. So yes, I think you're right.
I did see something, and I heard they might be they giving Justin Timberlake the shit too, the way they did in the Britney doc. Good for his ass.
But Lord Jamar, tell us more, because the more you describe the show, the more it makes me want to watch it.
Right. Well, I mean, I could just thank you, D Paint. Again, he said, love the Godcast.
Salute.
Thank you. Okay. We love you.
Somebody wants to know how you and I met, Jamar.
How did we meet?
I see somebody ask how did we meet. Interesting story, guys. Would y'all like to hear it?
Well, which are you going to tell? Like the first time we ever met? You're saying?
Well, I would say we met on social media first, and then we.
No, see, because I'm telling you, I first remember I met you in a parking lot. I met you in a parking lot.
That I don't remember.
See, that's what I'm saying. I met you in a parking lot back when, flip mode days and type of shit. Like, what was the studio y'all used to be on, like 21st Street? Soundtrack. So there was a parking lot right around the corner from there, right?
But there wasn't any real interaction, so that's not a.
Nah, but I'm just saying that's the first time we met.
That's the first encounter, right?
Yes, that's our
first encounter.
But yes. Then, you said we met on social media.
Well, how we actually came to be in this capacity.
Oh, well, yeah, that was just me being a brainchild.
Well, I'm just answering that person's question.
Okay.
Running the plays.
So Jamar was like, all in the headlines for remarks made about a particular white rapper, and I was also going through the same with the female white rapper. And someone
whoa, who's the female white rapper?
Iggy Azalea.
Okay, all right.
So someone do you remember this, Jamar? This is really how we started kicking it. So
yeah, but I don't know if I had you in mind. I don't even know if I knew about that Iggy Azalea shit.
Well, no, you didn't. This is what
whoa. Didn't Lord Jamar kill her career?
Kind of.
No, I did.
Go ahead.
No, I did.
Okay. We all did. We had.
It was me. No, it was me.
Okay.
It was me. It was me. It was me. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I might have shot her when she was down. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, you.
I know. I got.
You might have came later
in somewhere. I got some in.
But you know what? Hey, it's 2022. Love, peace, and blessings to Iggy Azalea. Hope she's well.
Yeah, of course. We just don't want to hear her rapping. That's all.
So basically, yeah,
rapping.
So there was a Twitter troll that added me and was like, "Rah Digga, you're the female Lord Jamar," and you replied to it. He tagged both of us, and you replied with an LOL, and I replied to you like, "Oh no, nigga, you still public enemy number one, but I'm Pippin, but I'm your Pippin right now. I'm a strong second."
Right. Then, okay. I do kind of remember that.
Yeah. And then we just I
might have felt like, but I think I had this idea even before that. So now when they're making that comment and then you reply, I'm like, wow, boom, there it is. Like y'all giving me the alley-oop to even like talk to her right now. Like I didn't have your number or nothing like that. You see what I'm saying? Like back in the days, it was harder to get with people. You might have an idea and shit, but it's like, damn, how do I get in contact with, whoever the fuck, with Rah Digga or, I don't know, just anybody. Now it's like, well, shit, let me see if I could DM. Maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let me leave a message on the page. Who knows? And now that should be working. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when I first got on Twitter and all, I was like, yo, like fucking, I'm communicating with bad famous motherfuckers like right now. Like this shit is crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
and
you might as well be texting them directly to their phone. It's the same thing.
So yeah, you see how my man is. Somebody's like, Rah Digga, was you in 13 Ghosts? Played the nanny? Yeah, she was in 13 Ghosts. These are one of the things. Like when I thought of a female to like have on, I was like, I was just thinking of the parallels. I was like, well, she's definitely from official hip hop, from like respected group. She's done other shit outside of hip hop, like acting and shit like that, the same type of way. Like, you know what I mean? She seems like she can speak. She seems like she's not scared to speak her mind and all. I was just like, yo, I feel like Rah Digga would be a good.
Definitely not.
You know what I mean? It's like I need to get Rah Digga. And so then when all of that shit happened, then I was like, yo, you should come on this shit. You know what I mean? Like, and whatever.
Yep.
Came on, and then I was like, boom.
Yep, first I was a guest, and then and that show went crazy. That show got like 200,000 views the
first. And I was
day
like,
one, like, oh, Like, oh, we got to keep this going.
I was like, see, I told you.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how that happened.
Dope.
That's
Yeah,
right. It said Lord Jamar. Shit, Lord Jamar, Cobra Kai fan. Love that show. Tell us about it. Oh, y'all don't want me to get into that.
Oh, somebody said they need a Cobra
show.
Kai review. Yo, you know what? I'm thinking about doing something like that, like doing the reaction videos. People like those.
Yeah.
Reaction. I don't know what I should have did one to Insecure. Insecure, any Insecure fans in the house? Woo woo.
Man, you better
any Insecure
get on
fans
out of
in the
here
house?
with that.
What you mean get out of here with that? You might
watching no
learn
damn
something.
Insecure, huh?
You might learn something.
Listen,
it's very informative. Black man and woman
that's a
dynamic.
girl show. There ain't no niggas watching no damn Insecure.
Yeah, I mean, you know, y'all can learn something. Y'all can stand to learn something about women. You should. We gotta listen to all the nigger shit and try to figure out how y'all goof ass brains work. Y'all need to figure out how our brains work.
Yeah, just talk to us. I don't have
to just talk to y'all.
I don't have to watch that fucking show because
you can't talk
shows
to
like that. You got to sit through all this gay shit. They want you to accept all this gay shit and blah blah blah.
There's no gay shit on Insecure. What are you talking about? Shut up.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Okay. That seems like a gay-friendly show. Somebody said, y'all stop playing. Thank you, Abdul Clutch. Y'all stop playing. We need the podcast in studio. I mean, do we? And that's a little hard right now, geographically speaking. You know? But I don't know. If it was in studio, what would make it that much better? Huh?
I don't know. I could smack him upside the head.
Right, that's what I'm saying. like that's about it. Like if somebody get out of line, you know.
I mean, it was cool with what was the Black Lady Theater with the studio.
Yeah, that was a nice. And even when we was in Jersey, that was cool too. You know, it was kind of ill when I look back at the rest in peace to Kango Kid. When I look back at that episode and saw, you know, because I was like, oh shit, we did interview Kango Kid. Like we've interviewed a lot of fucking.
Yeah, we have
a lot of legendary people. Oh, first of all, shout out to Sha Rock and Grandmaster Caz. Do you know they have a show on Rock the Bells?
Oh, good for them.
They got a show on Rock the Bells.
Nice.
Right now, it's called That's the Joint, but they they may be changing the title. I'm not sure. But right now it's called That's the Joint. And yeah, I just heard them on the air the other day. And yeah, they're on there together. Interesting. You know, that should be dope. They're gonna, you know, I think they're doing, you know, a lot of the hip hop from their era. I'm not sure how long the show is, but I think it's gonna be that pioneering, you know what I mean? There was a lot of great hip hop from that era that gets overlooked. Like I'm telling you, Spoonie G was one of the illest motherfuckers that, and he's still alive and all that. Like, but he don't get his flowers the way I feel he should. Like Spoonie G.
Is Spoonie G PSK with Megan A?
No. He's before that. Spoonie G is.
I feel like I did a show with Spoonie G before.
Love rap. From the south to the west to the east to the north. Come on, Spoonie G.
He's like an OOG, right?
Yes.
Like, Spoonie G is like Ice-T era, yeah?
Before Ice-T.
Well, no, I mean, like, I think like I've heard
Kumo D era. He's Kumo D era. He introduced Kumo D.
I've heard Ice-T say that Spoonie G was his inspiration.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, yeah. But I'm telling you, like, Y'all just gotta go listen to some Spoonie G, man. Godfather, fucking like I
Wait, now
said,
who
love
sang the
rap.
record I just mentioned?
Hmm?
Okay, so who is
Yeah,
the
that's Schoolie D.
Schoolie D. Okay,
Yeah,
okay. I
Schoolie
always get
D.
them two names confused. Schoolie D and Spoonie G. I always get them confused.
Yeah.
Shouts out to those pioneers, legends.
Some joints here, Stacky.
What else has been going on? When's the next verses? Anybody know?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Who
I
is the
haven't
next
heard
versus?
anything about verses in a minute.
What about Rah Digga versus Remy Ma?
You know, somebody else said that in like the chat.
That was Shorty.
Oh, word.
Yep.
Hey.
I mean, I definitely have 20 songs of my career. I don't know if I have 20 verses, main stage songs.
Digga, cut it out, man. Digga.
No,
Digga.
I mean, I got
cut it out,
a lot
Digga.
of my stuff is underground.
Digga,
well,
cut it
I
out.
wouldn't say underground, but a lot of my stuff, you know, I don't have 20 commercial hits per
Can
se.
Can you take on bar for bar? Is Digga a worthy? Digga is Remy Ma a worthy opponent?
But we talking about verses. It's not. We're not talking about smack. We're not talking about URL. We talking about verses. Verses. We talk about verses. I don't have 20 commercial hits for verses.
Does Remy have 20?
No. I think we would make a great undercard battle. I think we would make a great opener.
Okay.
I mean, you know, we could do the thing. You know, she got her Neo joint. I got Mariah. She got All the Way Up. I got Touch It. She got the Any Up remix. I got the Black Rob remix. I mean, we could do it. We could go. I don't think we making it to 20 without getting into like the commercial mixtape bag. Like I got records, you know what I'm saying? Like I got records with Talib Kweli. I got stuff. I don't know how they would fare on a versus stage.
Didn't Jadakiss kind of change that though with all his freestyles and you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, look at Big Daddy Kane freestyled for half of his set, but it's still Big Daddy Kane. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm just, you know, I'm a realist. You know what I mean? I gotta like.
Well, listen, let's not get fucking Netflix after us down our throats. We won't tell them no more of their goddamn stories, but just go check out
we
True Story with Kevin Hart and Wesley Snipes. Excellent all around. I mean, from the acting to the directing, cinematography, everything about it. I loved it. And also check out Cobra Kai. If you fuck with, you know, that.
I'm gonna check out Cobra Kai.
I'm telling you, it's dope, man. The shit is fucking.
I've been trying to get into
and that's another one. It's half-hour episodes, so it's easy to get through the shit. You know what I mean? You can get through the shit real fast.
Lord
and Jamar, I still say y'all should go watch Insecure.
Insecure.
So there's a lot of you know, it's a lot of dope takeaways in Insecure.
Now, Lord J, you used to play football, yes?
Yes, sir.
You used to play football. Now, you know, if quitting a 9-to-5 or quitting your job was a person, wouldn't it be Antonio Brown?
Okay, let's talk about that because, first of all, there's two sides to every story.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently everybody's all up in arms. Oh, Antonio Brown quit in the middle of a game, But do you know now why he did that?
Yes.
Yes.
Because Antonio Brown said they were trying to force him to play hurt. And he said, fuck that, I'm not doing it.
Ankle injury.
They were like, nah, fuck that. Just get back out there. He might have tried it and it was like, man, fuck this. I'm not doing it. I'm out.
Okay.
So that's what it was about. They trying to act like he's just the
raving lunatic.
Yeah, the ill black man that's giving us fake vaccine cards and then doing this and that, and trying to talk shit about just him as a person and shit. Which position? Offensive, both. When you're young, you know what I mean? When you're playing Pop Warner and junior high school, because I ain't go past junior high school, you play both. So yes, I was running back, and I would play linebacker and cornerback.
But yeah, apparently AB was saying that
not middle linebacker.
He had broken fragments, Digga, and it was tearing through his cartilage, all in his ankle. So definitely he had a messed up ankle, and they were trying to make him play. But yeah, I seen it. It said cartilage, torn cartilage from broken fragments of his ankle. And yeah, really, I mean, he wasn't in a good condition, at all to play with his ankle being messed up like that. But it was interesting to me, the part where the coach said that AB tried to say no to the coach as far as playing because he wasn't getting the ball enough from Tom Brady.
You said that's what they were trying to say it was.
Yes, that he said, I'm not going to run these plays because I'm not getting the ball. I'm not getting the ball enough from Tom Brady, so I'm not going in there. And so that's when the coach said, he yelled, "Get out of here. You're done. You're done. Get out of here." And then the rest ensued.
Yeah, well, it might lie somewhere in between. You know what I mean? They wanted him to get in there, and he was hurt. And he's like, what the fuck? You're not throwing me the ball. What am I going in there for? I'm going to fucking hurt myself to not even have a chance to get the ball? What would I do that for? Fuck that. I'm out of here. Even if you was planning on throwing me the ball, I still might, let's listen. I don't know if it's worth me getting hurt. But it's damn sure not worth me getting hurt if you have no intentions of throwing me the ball like you need to. The fuck am I going the extra mile for? To be out there just being a blocker?
Well, was there any significance of him taking off his shirt?
That was just probably, just the sign of I'm done. Like letting motherfuckers know.
So is he a free agent now or no?
Listen, I don't even
follow. Yeah, he's a free agent.
I was going to say, I don't follow football enough to even know anymore.
But you know what's crazy?
I just know they got rid of him.
For his ankle to be messed up, how he was jumping up and down, leaving. I'm like, come on, man. Come on.
Hey, sometimes peace of mind is priceless.
Right.
Like, he probably felt like, can you feel a brand new day?
Fuck these devils and their game. Like,
I used to be such a football enthusiast. I've never I don't know. It seemed like because I really boycotted when Colin Kaepernick took a knee, and I just haven't been back into it since.
Hey,
it's
speaking
of, I'll watch it. I'll watch it when it's on in the room, but I'm not like, oh, let me hurry up and get to the TV. Monday Night Football.
We were talking about that. Like, ever since the Kaepernick shit, like, I never went back to it. Like, mad people went back to. I haven't really gone back to no sports, really. Like, the only sports I really watch is like boxing and, some MMA, shit like that. But I don't really,
Oh, speaking of, I don't know if this is MMA, but who's the guy? They called it the knockout of 2021. Was it a Jake Paul?
Yeah,
is he
knocked
MMA?
out. No, that's boxing, but he knocked out an MMA dude.
Okay,
he knocked out what's the fuck's his name?
Something with a W. That was some bullshit, yeah.
Yeah, that was some.
Gotta be why? I don't know. I feel like they're kind of like campaigning this Jake Paul guy to be like some untouchable force. Like what is this guy?
Yeah, so Digga, AB is a free agent, He said he had an urgent MRI on his ankle. It shows broken fragments stuck in my ankle, the ligament torn from the bone, and cartilage loss, which are beyond painful. You can see the bone bulging from the outside. Brown is now a free agent, and he said Wednesday night he has no plans to retire. Once my surgery is complete, I'll be back to 100% and looking forward to next season. Business gonna be booming. Speaking of football, did you guys hear about the Super Bowl show that's scheduled with Dr. Dre?
No.
So Dr. Dre's
I did hear. I heard Kendrick performing, right?
Yeah. So it's Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, and Mary J. Blige. And Dre's putting up the bread.
You know what? I think I did hear this. I did hear this a while ago.
The problem is, though, so Dre's putting up most of the bread, which is in the upward millions. But this is the thing. If it gets canceled by COVID, he loses out. Even with the insurance policy. He has a cancellation. Dre has an event cancellation insurance, but there is an exclusion for COVID, and it's called the disease exemption. So if it gets canceled due to COVID, then Dre loses out on the Super Bowl halftime show.
Why is he putting up all the money?
I have no idea. That's a good question.
They always say that the acts never get paid for Super Bowl.
Really?
Yeah. They always say that this is the, like the labels, it's the same with the awards. It's basically the same protocol as an award show. Like, you don't get paid for it. They consider that
it's super paid. Everybody else is getting paid. The motherfucker, all the money they got for them commercials and all that type of shit. Motherfucker, y'all better break a nigga off.
No, they
Digga.
think they doing.
You got all these pyrotechnics and moving stages, and I don't get paid. Everybody,
the artist, hold on.
Me,
Digga, the artist never gets paid at the Super Bowl performance.
That's I mean, they've been running with that.
You might need to fact check that one. I'm not sure.
Somebody fact check. Artists never get paid for the Super Bowl. They've been saying that for the longest, that they don't pay the artists for Super Bowl.
Wow, that's great.
Like, we didn't believe it, but apparently.
And being that, not for nothing, being that Dre's a billionaire, him putting up them couple of milli to pay the artists or whatever is probably nothing for him, probably pennies. That's why he probably doesn't mind. Probably doing it for the culture. Or tax write-off.
Listen, as we have our people fact check that, right?
No, the facts are coming back. Everybody's like, nope, you're right, Digga.
Where you don't get paid?
You do not get paid for Super Bowl.
Wow, that's crazy.
Wow.
I want to backtrack just a little bit because I forgot. I remember that when you were talking about your insecure, right?
Yeah, you just killed my segue, but go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I said that I actually saw a piece of Insecure where her ex was at like a barbecue or cookout or some shit. And this nigga came to the cookout and he got a baby with a new girl. And like, Insecure is not a show that I watch, but it be on sometimes in the background. So you could kind of,
you're a married man. The wife, the missus is watching Insecure.
Absolutely. So what I'm saying is I knew that these two had history together. So I was surprised seeing him with another broad and a baby. And then, so that conflict of them being at the same place and all of this type of shit. And then later, I think I seen him like being like, yo, like confessing his love to her and all this crazy shit, right? But that led us, so now, fuck Insecure.
I had to segue all laid out. You just I didn't watch it.
I forgot about this question. I forgot
Super
about
Bowl talk.
I forgot about this question.
One of our topics for today.
So yes, this is a topic, okay, and this is something for everybody. Stacks, yeah, you're gonna want to chime in on this. Everybody in the chat, we want to hear your opinion on this. So the question is, if your significant other, if y'all have a breakup, and during that breakup, during that hiatus, they go and have a seed with someone else, do you take them back?
Think about it. That was supposed to be our topic of discussion. See, I had it all laid out.
I forgot, Digga.
But thank you for bringing it back. See, I be trying.
If you didn't come in the room 45 seconds before airtime, maybe you could have reminded me. But yeah, we could have. Oh, look at all the no's. Look at all the no's. No,
hard no. Is that a hard no?
No.
Is that a soft
hell
no?
No. Hell no. Yet no. No. Keep all that shit.
Emphatically no.
Who we talking about here? None. No. Emphatically no.
Now cipher.
Not at all. Wait, hang on. Happened to me, and I took her back as revenge. Whoa. Happened to me, and I took her back as revenge. Revenge to who? Yourself? What are you talking about?
Okay, wait. Now, wait. Let's just.
So he could torment her for the rest of her life.
Let's peel some layers back
on me.
Let's peel some layers back.
Sham
Now,
God?
Right.
The heart wants what the heart wants, right?
Uh-huh.
We know folks have stayed in relationships while a baby was made during a relationship. Never mind a breakup. Let's just
speak on it, Digga.
Let's just keep it a bean.
Speak on it.
We know
Digga.
people. We know people. So let's just
we know people. And male and female.
Those are called
male and female.
I think Digga, those are called simps.
Hold up. No. See, you're thinking of a dude.
No.
Girls have gone through this. And guys have gone through it too. You see what I'm saying?
You know, an affair turns into a baby. You guys work through it.
Right.
Or not. Or not. But you know, that's part of the
it just seems a little more biting when it's on the man's side. You know what I mean? Like when the girl, not only did she fuck this nigga, like
now you being in the house with the woman pregnant is ouch.
Not only did she fuck this nigga, she let him skeet up in her and
to the window. To the wall. Every time you look at this baby,
to top that off, she went ahead and had the seed. Now, wouldn't it be insult to injury if in the past she had an abortion from you?
Oh, damn, you just upping it. Oh, you just twisting the knife. She ain't want your kid.
Oh my God. I mean, it's all just coming to me. Like
she ain't want your kid.
I'm trying to see how unconditional this love really is.
Now, hang on. But not for nothing.
How unconditional is this love?
That kind of stuff happens every day, B. That kind of stuff happens every day, B. What Lord Jamar just described, that happens every day.
I'm sure it does.
Yeah.
Now let's give it to some context. Now, as it relates to this particular episode of Insecure, Issa and Lawrence were broken up. She had a whole nother relationship. He had a whole nother relationship. Right. That relationship didn't work. Lawrence and the girl Condola. So they get back together. Issa and Lawrence are now back together. But mind you, these are folks of a particular age. And Condola says, you know, this might be my last chance to have a baby. You know, biological clock ticking. We're all respectively in our 40s. And what do? You really love this person. Y'all got all this history. Like y'all,
I'm not saying
Y'all damn near was about to walk down the aisle.
Somebody said abortion should be forbidden. And you know what? I don't agree with abortion. I'm not saying that she should have had an abortion when I said, and she had it. I'm just saying, like,
you were just describing a potential situation.
I'm just saying the circumstances, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying she should have killed the baby or whatever, but yeah.
Come on, folks. Like, listening comprehension, man.
Like there was dudes that like live. Oh, see, how do you do that? Like, just like you said, imagine you living with a woman and she cheating on you. Now she's pregnant by another nigga in your crib.
Well, see, that's a different scenario. You're saying cheated. We're not necessarily talking about cheated. We're talking about you guys.
Well, yeah,
you guys broke up,
right?
So,
okay,
yeah. In all fairness,
the interim,
you guys broke up. But
you allowed a nigga to skeet up in you.
In the interim of y'all breaking up,
right?
Either party has,
which makes kid. You, which kind of makes you a trash bag, ma'am.
How?
First of all, how long we been broken up?
Wait, so you mean that you mean either party a trash bag, not just the woman?
I'm just saying she's letting niggas skeet up in her.
Okay, and he's
trash baggery.
And he's skeeting in bitches, so they both trash.
Well, no, I don't know if he's skeeting in. He might be wearing a condom or he might be pulling out.
Okay, so she got niggas skeeting at her, and he got turkey basted.
I'm saying,
right?
Listen, the receiving,
he got turkey basted.
Man, come on, Rah.
I'm sorry.
He got turkey basted.
Come on,
Rah. Is worse. The receiving is worse. I'm sorry, it's not the same.
It's totally
hey, not for nothing.
It is not the same.
Not for nothing. I've been in a situation similar to that. I've been in that situation. Yes.
Share.
Yes. But I was not the husband. I was the other dude. You know what I'm saying? And I had to go through a DNA paternity test to make sure it wasn't mine. And I think they're still together to this day, man. Even after him knowing. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying
knowing that, but it wasn't yours though.
No, it wasn't mine. It was his. You know what I'm saying?
And she was cheating on him, or it was an interim thing. She was broken up and messed with you, and then she thought.
Yeah, well, you know, shorties, they be lying. They say, "Oh, we're separated, getting a divorce," but then that's not the case. You see what I'm saying? That's what they would say to make them not look bad. You know what I'm saying? And then when stuff hit the fan, she don't know if it's mine or her husband's. You see what I'm saying? But it worked out. It worked out to where it was a child between her and him. You know what I'm saying?
But you did indeed shoot up the club.
Now, wait! I got a scenario. I got one for you.
Yo, Lord J, you crazy? You crazy, brother?
Yo, all right. So bust this. What if she comes to you and says, "Yo, I might be pregnant by you, but my husband can't know. I gotta keep this over here." Do you roll? And it could possibly be, or even if you find out it is your baby, like she come and tell you like, "Yo, it's really yours, but I'm married over here, so I gotta roll over here." Do you let her rock?
Man, I made an announcement at the family reunion.
See, I don't. I'm sure there's some that would, but see, I'm the type that I can't just stand by and like, why would I if that's my seed, it got to be known, like, you know what I mean? Right. And the world got to know that, like, you know what I mean?
Okay,
like,
stand up, man. Get yourself around the applause.
I'm not hiding my seed like that, or even trying to like.
Digga, did you hear what I just said, Digga? Or did I go over your head?
And all that.
You said you made an announcement at the family reunion.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, you did that in real life.
Yeah.
What'd you do? What you talking?
Just like what Lord J described. It's got to be known.
Oh.
See, that went over that Digga's head. I made an announcement at the family reunion.
To that story you just told?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
I actually lived that out in real life. But it was crazy.
Wait.
I know. I'm like, wait a minute. We got some juice. We get some tea over here.
Family reunion?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you were at her family reunion.
Yeah.
Black racists is like, what the fuck?
Like, what you announcing that you had the fan?
Hang on.
No.
So she takes you to her family reunion. This is what you're telling me.
Right.
And at her family reunion, you said, ding, 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 ding. Can I make it a little? I just want to tell everybody that baby that y'all think is her husband's quite possibly can be mine. Is that what that's what happened?
I did it also, yes, and not for nothing. See, I was trying to avoid a situation.
What in the spiteful?
See, I need my Kevin Samuel glasses.
What in the spiteful?
This is Kevin Samuel's face.
Yo.
Yeah.
See, can you imagine 9 months of not knowing, Lord J? Can you imagine 9 months of not knowing? Bro, that was the worst. And trying to keep it a secret and not knowing and possibly get caught up on back child support because she's trying to keep it a secret and you don't know, and years go by and all of a sudden you get hit with back child support and not knowing. So I was kind of proactive in the situation so I don't get caught up. So it was a form of self-protection.
Wait.
And then me and the homies was downtown, right?
Was the husband at the family reunion?
Yeah, he was there. He was in the club too that night in the club. I told one of the homies.
I mean, you couldn't wait to get
one of the homies. We was downtown, right? Check it out.
You better had your homies with you.
So check it out. We was downtown
making these type of announcements.
So check it out. We was downtown right after the child was born, right? I guess they got a babysitter for the kid, and they was in a popular spot downtown. So we pulling up with all our foreigns parked right in front of the club. I walk into the spot, and one of my homies is like, yo, he texts me like, she's here, and the husband's here too. I'm like, what? So they had a little section, I guess, celebrating that the baby was here. But at that point, I still didn't know if it was mine or not.
So you're like, what y'all celebrating for?
So, yo, I know all the heavyweights. I know all the heavyweights.
The birth of my baby?
Right. So I go up to the DJ booth next to their section. I go up to the DJ booth and I tell the DJ to stop the music.
Oh, stop the music.
And the DJ gets on the mic and says, yo, I'm not going to say Shorty's name, but such and such, congratulations on the baby. Like, yo, I did it 2 times, yo. The hubby and hers looking like, and they see me in the DJ booth smiling next to the DJ like this, like sending a message like, yo, I'm going to find out sooner or later.
You can't make this shit up.
So you're having my baby. And it means so much to me.
So the next day, I get a mad, I get a mad knock on the door. I'm like, what the heck is going on? So I look through the peep. I open the door. She's sitting there with a thing of mace, Digga. I'm like, what the hell?
Party pooper. Now that's a party pooper. You're right. You fucking party pooper.
I'm like, what the heck? She's like, why'd you do that in the club last night? Why'd you do that? I said, because I still don't know if it's mine or not.
I think
they're calling you a wedding crasher.
You were supposed to wait
and then on top of that,
the husband didn't want to kill you at that announcement.
And then, yo, not for nothing, she was complaining about she had to keep spending bread for her lawyer. She had to keep spending bread. You know why? Because you know what my lawyer did? Now, this might have been a slime ball move, but my lawyer was my ex. So I had an advantage. My attorney, which was my ex, kept doing a continuance. So if anybody knows about a continuance,
that's just the way to run the pot dry.
Yeah.
So she was running out of bread. And so that was my way of saying, look, we didn't have to go this route. She's like, why does your lawyer keep doing a continuance? I got to keep paying my lawyer. I'm like, look, bitch, just let me know if it's mine and we can be done with it.
It sounds like you really wanted this baby to be yours.
No. Digga.
You sure?
Digga, can you imagine if it was mine? Can you imagine that situation? Me pulling up into their driveway to pick up baby Stacks and they're married? No, Digga. No.
I think you was supposed to wait and see if it was yours first. No? Maybe. I mean, hey, look, it's 3 things I don't judge. I don't judge people grieving process. I don't judge people parenting process, and I don't judge people affairs of the heart. But damn, bro.
And they're skeeting off process.
No,
damn,
Digga.
bro.
Digga. Some women, the point I'm trying to make, Digga, that's going over your head. Some women are just scandalous to where they won't let you know if it's yours, right? So let's say 10 years go down the line.
You didn't give it a chance, though.
No, Digga. You got to know who you're dealing with.
Baby first.
Digga, you got to know who you're dealing with, though, Digga. When you deal with somebody, you know who you're dealing with. It could have been a situation where 5 years go down the line and then I don't know anything. I go on with my life and I get a letter in the mail.
But you ain't let her even have the baby first.
It sounds like a husband was going to be a stepdaddy and you were big mad.
What?
Right? Wait, am I missing something? Like you didn't?
No,
you didn't give her the chance to have the baby.
No, but Digga, there's a way. Right? No, there's a way where you can find out the DNA before the baby's even born. Is what I'm saying. And she wasn't trying to do that. You see what I'm saying? That's a red flag. You can find out before the baby is even born.
Who the daddy is?
Yes, the baby doesn't have to be born to find out.
I think they could take some fluid or some shit,
right?
Amniotic fluid or some shit like that.
Exactly.
Listen. Oh well. I mean,
but to answer the question, if I was the other guy, then no way I would have stayed with her. No, that's just
yeah. I mean, well, okay. So it ended up being his baby, her husband. Yes,
right. But I still probably wouldn't be able to stay with her.
Now, but yeah, he still knows that.
Right.
So time out.
Right. Exactly, Lord J. That's the point.
One part I missed. Did she cheat with you or they were broken? Oh, you said they separated. They said no.
She lied. Yes, she was together, but she told you that.
Right.
She wasn't with him.
Right.
So she cheated on him, basically.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Now that's cheating.
Yeah, that's a little different.
If they were like separated, and if they were separated, estranged, like sort of thing, that would be a different case scenario.
But at the same time, you shot up the club.
Okay, what we not gonna do is keep talking about the females getting they club shot up. Let's talk about these dirty dicks.
I'm just talking about him. What are you saying? I said you shot up the club. That's what I'm telling you.
I'm sorry.
No, man, I try to pull out, bro.
Yeah, and obviously you was weak.
No, we're gonna talk about these dirty ass niggas out here.
Our game was weak.
No, it only takes a little drop though, Lord J.
Yeah, but obviously it was enough to you to think that it could be you. Enough drop came out to where you thought it could be you.
Oh, you know why? Not for nothing. I think they were married for 7 years and had been trying. That's what really put the scare. Is that they were
what you doing running up in married women bra?
Right. And the same token, what is a married woman letting this nigga run up in her raw for?
First question first. What you doing?
No, but both questions are very valid.
Hold on.
Even more.
That was the scary part, Digga. 7 years and trying. 7 years and trying. That's what made me think, oh man, I might not be able to dodge this bullet.
Mine because he ain't been able to do it this long. What's the odds of him doing it now? Like,
right. That was the scare right there. That was the scare, Digga.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? 7 years and trying.
And then
here I come along, and then all of a sudden you're knocked up. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
And first of all,
and what have we learned from all of this? Don't bring Artie to the party.
Oh shit! They said, "Thank you, Candace M." He said Artie would know if a kid is his. Your baby gonna come out doing math problems.
Hey, the homies were saying that he gonna come out. If he come out holding a wok, then you know it's yours. Oh, the homies wouldn't let me live it down, man, for 9 months, bro.
You put yourself there, bro. You did that to yourself,
bro. Never again, man. Never again. I learned my lesson. Digga, I learned my lesson, Queen Digga. Never again.
So the consensus is basically no. We probably wouldn't.
So no.
And Digga, remember, Digga, you're forgetting this part of the story. She said she was separated, about to get a divorce. To answer your question, Digga.
That's what she told you. It doesn't matter. It was really the perspective of what she told the husband.
Right.
That's where our question comes from. What she told you is insignificant.
No, but Digga said, wait a minute, Artie, what are you doing skeeting up in married women? So that's why I said that.
Yeah, but
how long did you know this girl?
What you doing skeeting up in married women?
How long did you know her?
I've known her from way back in the day because we went to the university together.
Okay. And
we randomly bumped into each other in a club, and she introduced me to him that night. You know what I'm saying? So I've known her from back in the day. We went to the university together. So it wasn't like some rando.
Did you guys date back then?
No, we didn't.
Oh, I was about to say, so technically he was the breakup. He was the interim dude.
Right.
But y'all didn't date before.
Oh. No, we've seen each other around, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel bad.
Ladies.
I'm sorry it wasn't your baby.
Ladies.
I feel bad.
Digga bucket.
I feel like you wanted it to be your baby. I'm sorry it wasn't your baby.
Yo, Digga, not for nothing. I don't know why people keep thinking that.
That story you just told, bro.
Oh, making the announcements?
It's not a nigga you love.
You made announcements?
Don't let him speed up on you.
At the party? Anyway, for the baby to get
If it's not a man you love, don't let him skeet in you. It's nasty. I don't care what Digga say.
Whoa, no, it is nasty. Okay. It's nasty for men to be.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, is it nasty? Is it nasty or is it?
It's not an It's equally nasty.
Hold on, guys. Yeah. Guys, is it nasty or is it nature?
What?
Stop it. Stop trying to be deep in this moment. You're trying to get deep. Is it nasty or is it nature? Like, I'm trying to get deep on me. Fucking Artie Stacks. Fuck out of here. It's nasty.
Whatever happened to like people taking?
It's nasty if you don't love the person. It's nasty.
Before they
it's nature if you love them.
Run up in the next person raw. That's out of style. Nobody does that.
That's right. Lord J with the double standard. You're goddamn right. You're goddamn
that's right. Tell him, look, what we're not going to do is say it's nastier.
That's exactly what we're going to do.
What we not finna do. It's equally nasty.
So based upon that story, Lord Jamar, Queen Digga, I think you know my answer. Now Cypher. Mm-hmm.
Emphatically now Cypher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you gotta love me or leave me alone.
I'm gonna give it a hard no.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give it a hard
try to do me, but I am not the one.
Mm-hmm. And then also, not for nothing in society, it's more looked down upon. It's more looked down upon and frowned upon if the woman is messy in the situation instead of the man.
What we're not going to do is keep all the women messy.
That's just the way it is, Digga. That's the way it is, Digga.
No, we are supposed to be virtuous creatures.
Like I didn't make the rules. You know what I'm saying?
It don't make it cool for men to do it.
No, absolutely
but
not.
Yes, women should be carrying themselves a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
I am from the I will abide by the patriarchy rule in that regard. I am a old school woman myself in that when it comes to those things.
Tell them, Leon. Let them know.
But what we not gonna do is make it seem like
the Virgos run shit.
Hey, Lord J.
Seem like it's cool for the men to be doing it.
So, Lord J.
Yo.
When I was going through that fiasco, the homies would have run-in jokes and be like, yo, your life is like a movie. You need to have a whole reality show called Smooth and Hip Hop, bro. Now, this is my question, Lord Jamar. you being on the road during the Brand Nubian days, you've never had a story like this?
No.
Wow.
That's simple. No.
I feel, you know what? I feel like I've even asked you that, like behind the scenes over L, like, yo, you ain't never made no tour baby.
No.
You're like, no. I liked your answer though. I know I'm gonna give you your flowers. Jamar was like, no, I'm a righteous brother. I would never. So give yourself flowers.
Like, no, seriously, like it would bother me so much, like in my soul. Like if I knew I had a baby like in a whole other state, like just away from me, and like I have nothing to do with its raising or anything, like and who knows what's going on? They feeding it all kind of swine, or who knows what's going on? Like that's crazy to me. Like how people could be like, yeah, I got a son in this state, and this like yo, I never felt like that was something that I could live with. Like, you know what I mean? Like I need to be with minds. Like I need to see. You know what I mean?
Good
the
for you,
raising
brother.
up and all of that type of shit. Yeah.
No, when we was having that conversation, I was like, yo, that's what's up, man. I have you know, I mean, I already respect you, but I was like that, you know, that was a whole next level of respect.
Hey, speaking of which, while we're on this topic, did you guys see the news about Jay-Z and having a couple of seeds running around?
You know, that's been kind of urban.
Yeah, rumored for a long time.
For decades.
Well, it's coming more to the forefront. There's these platforms.
Because the babies is grown now.
Yeah, I think Godfrey, Digga, and Lord Jamar, you've been on these platforms before. Hip Hop Uncensored. Look at the latest episodes. They interviewed one of the alleged sons of Jay-Z. He's coming forward with criminal charges now.
Criminal charges for what?
Yes. Criminal charges on some kind of fraudulent things going on in the courthouse. That sort of stuff. It's on the latest episode of Hip Hop Uncensored.
Thank you, Key Norfolk. Nation One Love Podcast. Big up.
I think the one that's alleged to be his son just recently got shot or something.
What? Wow.
I just
seen this the other day, the interview. I just seen the interview last night.
I think there's something. So I mean, I don't know. I haven't been tapped in like that, but I think I saw something along those lines. I mean, hey, didn't we I feel like this happens more often than we think. Wasn't there a woman that had stepped up once upon a time and said she was the daughter of Janet Jackson and the barge?
Oh, is that? Well, let me see. Hang on. You need to learn how to share your screen, but oh, shout out to Rock. Said respect for being a present father. Thank you, Rock. I appreciate you. California in the house. Yes, sir. I appreciate you.
And how do you make sure you don't have any tour babies? Because you wrap it up, right? You ain't skeeting, right? You wasn't skeeting in the groupies, right?
You don't really.
Okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. Shut up.
Hey, you know, that is creepy.
Well, no, I was wrapping it up.
You wasn't doing anything, though. So, and you know.
It's also another saying, though.
In other hip hop news, did you guys hear about Young Dolph shooter was identified? Did you guys hear about that?
Can't get the mouth pregnant.
Wow. Wowzers. Lord J, you crazy for that. Wow.
But anyway.
Yeah. In other hip hop.
I'm sorry.
Wow. Okay, in other hip hop news, Young Dolph shooter has been identified and wanted for
in
murder.
one of his pictures, and they show a picture of Young Dolph with at like a party with this dude in the background,
always
right over his fucking shoulder.
And the dude was a rapper, aspiring rapper.
Wow.
And they said he's armed and dangerous.
So wait, he's not apprehended yet. He's out on the loose.
They're looking at his IG page, and
there's there was actually a report. They initially put out a picture of someone that they had to say, no, never mind, not him, this guy.
You said what?
I said they initially had named a suspect or a person of interest and put a picture out and had to retract that. Like a wrong picture or something went out and was like, wait, no, not that guy.
See, I don't know why they keep doing that, man. I feel like that's a lawsuit, man. That's messed up.
For the first guy.
Yeah. They shouldn't be doing stuff like that, man. That should be a lawsuit,
man. Shit like that is, you know what I mean?
Because now imagine if the streets get a hold of him before the cops do, and y'all done put out a wrong picture or just a person of interest, somebody, y'all playing y'all cop shenanigans, but you really out here, jeopardizing people's lives.
Right.
But I've always just thought it was so eerie just to think about how many people that actually know the person that ends up killing them.
Yo, can I tell you something?
But that's just always so crazy to me.
Yo, I just watched one day. I was just going down a wormhole yesterday or the day before, and I just was getting into like mad gang street shit on YouTube, and I watched like this 3-hour documentary of all of the beefs going on in Chicago with the rappers. Like it started as early as like the rappers from like 2011 2012 that passed away, like all the way up to the present with King Von and FBG Duck. And literally for 3 hours is this one and this. And now mind you, the two factions are the Black Disciples and the Gangster Disciples. That's really what it boiled down to. But it's crazy how like the music and the social media is like literally back and forth. This one and this one retaliated that one, and that one retaliated that one, and that one retaliated that one, like for a decade, like for 3 hours straight. Within 60 seconds they didn't detail like 3 different deaths for 3 hours, and we're talking about people that haven't even hit 22 23 years old yet. You had some that was like brothers, like 4 gentlemen in one family that was all brothers are like all dead. It was like, man. And then they show like after this one passes away, this side gets on social media and celebrates. This one gets mad, retaliates, and then this person celebrates on social media, and that social that.
But what I'm saying is, some of the ones that killed this one over here could have went to kindergarten with this motherfucker.
They all went.
Y'all could have just been. This could have been your homie, like a nigga that you chill with every day. Could be the nigga that kills you.
Not only were they homies, but their parents was homies. Mind you, these beefs all take place within like a 5-mile radius. I saw one mother say she's sitting up in court. Her son was killed. She's sitting up in court. For the court case for the man, the young gentleman that's responsible for killing her son. That man's father was her high school prom date. Like, not only are the kids growing up together, but their parents was together. So it's like, what? Little Ricky killed Lil Tata killed Lil such and such. It's like all the kids know each other, the parents know each other. These kids have spent the night in your house before. Like, and so imagine what these courtrooms are looking like. You talking about some PTSD.
And then I also think about like the places, and this is not just about murder. I'm just saying, like, so you go to the corner store every day, that could be the place you get killed at. Like, and you've been going there for 20 years, and you don't know that sometime in the future, you coming here is going to result in you getting killed. Like, it's just crazy. It's just crazy how shit works like that sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, and if you had the benefit of, you know what I mean, seeing into the future and all that type of shit.
Yeah, we gotta rest in peace. Rest in peace, Buster. We got a homie in our hood, Buster, not Buster Rhymes. Everybody,
yeah, right.
we got a homie in our hood, Ivy Hill, Buster, that was killed last year, and in front of the corner store that
he always used to be at.
And then he opened it up and made it a candy store and a Lucy spot. This is homie from the hood. Like, we grew up together. Now he, bought a store, and that's where you could go to. And
that's another thing. Who sometimes for some people, they think their dream, they have their I finally got my dream, but then that dream is the place you end up that gets you killed or some crazy shit. Like, it's a lot of twists and turns with this fucking shit.
Is it fair to say that the likelihood and the chances of your demise happening at a particular location increases the more you frequent that location?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, murder, anything, anybody, a chick want to pull up on you,
and then depending on the location, because there's certain known locations that are known for violence, and we as Black people still gonna hang out there anyway. You know what I mean? Because first of all, sometimes we have to, because that's where a motherfucker live. Like, I was watching some shit. I think it was first 48 or some shit, and you was talking about how people be beefing, 5 mile radius. No, these motherfuckers was in the same projects, but they got different buildings. So the people in B1 was beefing with the people in F4 or some shit like that.
Oh yeah.
And they, this is literally a stone's throw from each other. Yeah. And they bodying each other.
We got a street like that off of Clinton Avenue. It's like Stratford Avenue on the other side of Clinton Avenue, and Johnson Ave on the other side of Clinton Avenue, and these two streets go to war. Like, it's like they just take turns killing each other, and literally across the street, like walk across the street. So if you got to go to the corner store over there, like, you might catch it.
I
mean, it's
but I say that to say this, guys.
But let me to answer you too, Artie. Also, we'll be remiss if we don't say that a lot of it has to do with your lifestyle. Oftentimes it's unfortunate that, like, you get older, you're mature, you're trying to walk the path of righteousness, but it might be some past grievances catching up to you.
Yeah, because I brought that up, Digga, because the more you frequent a place, the more likelihood the chances of something happening. Now, let's say if you're from out of town and you only frequent the place maybe once or twice because you're from out of town, the chances of you getting caught slipping there would be way less than, say, the corner store that you go to every day. You see what I'm saying? So I think it's a numbers game as well, coupled with, like you were saying, Digga, your lifestyle.
I think lifestyle plays a part. I think sometimes wrong place, wrong time plays a part. And it's just the mental conditioning that we have. I would hope as time goes on, our people wake up, but sometimes it's so ingrained that yeah, this happens. I mean, in the case of Young Dolph, what he probably don't even. Well, I know he is a person of the community like that, but let's just say he wasn't even really fucking with the hood like that. Let's say he wasn't even living in the hood anymore, but his mother want to get cookies from the spot that she been getting cookies from for the last 30 years. It's like he trying to do mama square. Like he don't even really might not even fuck with the spot like that, but these mom favorite spot. And like our family, a lot of times as artists too, like our family don't be getting that. Like my cousins, you know, I come rock, you know, they'll be happy to see me. Your family will be happy to see you. They want to show you off, take you here and there and there. Like sometimes they don't understand. You got to be like, yo, I can't really move like that. You know what I mean?
You can't be having people who's going to be around there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's facts. Big facts.
Somebody said in Dolph's case, he always called in his order before coming there. The employees set him up.
Yeah, there's rumblings of that.
Yeah.
I thought I heard something about
like a family member,
daughter involved or something.
Yeah. Crazy, man. Crazy. What else is going on out here in the world? Anything? Wait, first hang on before we move any forward. I just want to say, get well, K Slay.
Oh, that broke my heart. Oh God.
K Slay apparently is in the hospital, and I guess dealing with that Rona or something. And
he's on a ventilator now.
Well, I don't know if that's true. Puba said he spoke to Kid Capri, and Kid Capri said he talked to him maybe last night.
Oh, word.
I don't think he's necessarily was on a ventilator, but I know that was going around. But he's, you know, definitely was not doing well. So we, you know, we send out our healing energy, our positive energy, our love, you know, and and our well wishes go out to our brother, our friend, you know, our comrade, you know, and Godcast alumni, K Slay.
Yeah. That hurt me.
Speedy recovery for DJ K Slay. Speedy recovery. Word.
How about that new Nas? I know we touched on it a little bit earlier. Loving it. How you feeling it, Jay?
You know I'm late on everything, so don't ask me.
Wait up. Well, hold up.
Digga, I've been in the studio. I've been working. I've been doing a lot of fucking sampling and like looking for records to sample and shit like that.
9:58 p.m. January 6th, the anniversary of the Capitol riots. You telling me you ain't heard this Nas album yet?
I can't believe that's already been a year, Digga. Jeez.
No, I haven't heard it. I'm sorry. What?
What else we got on the docket?
Wait, hey, did you hear it, Artie Stacks?
No. I seen a headline where he was I didn't even know he had a new album out. Is it a single or an album, man? I seen a headline where he's taking shots at Jay-Z saying I wear the crown. That's the only thing I seen. But this is my thing, Digga. Is Nas even relevant to this day, man? I'm hearing rumors that Nas is lazy, and who told me this? I think I heard it from Khalees.
Oh, did she just leave?
That Khalees says that Nas is lazy. I mean, Nas got so much bread, bro. I don't even know why he's releasing new music, man, at this point, man. It's like,
hold on.
Is it even relevant, man?
Stop.
And I love Nas. I love Nas.
Stop.
Hey, this is Stacks. Look. I'm pointing out. This is Stacks.
Stop.
I love Nas, but
Stop. I'm trying to reel you in. Stop. Number one, Nas can release music for however the fuck long he needs to, and that goes for any goddamn veteran in this hip-hop game. It ain't got shit to do with being relevant. It ain't got shit to do with the masses.
I didn't. I said he got so much bread.
Shut. You said what you had to say. I'm talking now. That's number one. Number two, I don't give a fuck what his ex-wife said. Shout out to Khalees. I love her. This is motherfucking Nasty Nas we talking about. Nasir Jones. Number three, he might be doing some of the best rapping he ever been fucking doing since Illmatic right now. So if you ain't hear it, you need to get with it.
But Lord Jamar will agree with me. Do we want to hear him on Hit Boy beats?
Maybe you should listen. Because guess what? There is something to be said for getting the new motherfuckers on your level.
Okay.
It ain't Nas trapping.
I can dig it.
It's Hit Boy out here sounding like motherfucking Q-Tip.
Okay. I can dig it.
Like, I'm going to tell you like this. It's a whole hell of a lot better than Nas rapping on that Kanye shit.
Okay.
So take that for what you want. And I wasn't even, I didn't hate that album the way everybody else did, but they have a synergy going on right now that is not to be fucked with. Hov wish he could. God bless him. I love him. Him and No ID was the shit. And Hov is the GOAT. But he not even.
Is he really though?
Not.
Who?
Is Hov the GOAT?
Yeah. Who else would it be? Whose man's is this?
Yo, I thought I just felt like we've had several.
Oh shit!
I just felt like we had several MC discussions on the Godcast. I mean, we got Big Daddy Kane.
Go is subjective. Go is subjective. Or no, I put it like this: your favorite rapper could be subjective. GOAT could even be subjective, but
that's what I'm saying.
But
especially coming from Lord Jamar, I mean, we talking about greatest of all time.
I've been said it was Jay-Z. He's had the longest run. He's had the biggest impact. He just checks so many boxes that niggas can't check, and that's.
But you know who surpassed him? Drake. Drake surpassed him. He's got 2 decades.
He's not checking all the boxes though. He don't check all the boxes.
And I'm not even a Drake fan. I'm just saying.
He don't check all the boxes. You know why? Because he didn't write all that shit. And he don't have the cultural significance that Jay-Z
when
has.
When Drake creates a record label empire, makes other artists okay, he put the Weeknd on. I give him credit for the Weeknd. But yeah, there's a lot of business acumen that Drake still needs to accomplish before he can even see
and cultural impact. Like when Drake puts on a jacket, a shirt, or something, everybody don't do it. You understand what I'm saying? Like when Jay-Z single-handedly made niggas switch from gold to platinum. He made niggas put on football jerseys, and then he made niggas put on button-downs. Like he did that. Fucking niggas ain't putting Drake cuts in their hair and shit like that or whatever the fuck he.
I would have actually I would have even entertained you saying Wayne before Drake.
Right, absolutely. I would have said Wayne.
Not for nothing. Listen, just for the record, guys.
Wayne created that empire.
Just for the record, I like Jay-Z, but before Jay-Z is my GOAT, I would have to give it to Rakim first. That's just me.
Right. I love that's different. That's just a different type of thing. Like I love Rakim, but he don't have enough hits. He didn't go. His run wasn't long enough to even put it up against Jay-Z. Like there's no way. There's no way.
But you can say
I came up a Rakim like, yo, Rakim. Like, and I'm telling you, his run went, but far.
You could say you like Rakim rapping better, like, you know, as far like there's
your favorite.
There's artist GOAT, there's like artist industry impact GOAT, and then there's like your personal, you know, favorite GOAT. My personal favorite GOAT is Nas. You know, you know, if it's Team Nas, Team Hove, like I'm definitely a Team Nas person, and Nas been doing this since like the barbecue, and he's still like, yo, he's still bussing. Like, somewhere.
Like if I had a personal, I probably would say Rakim. Group wise, I'd say Public Enemy. But all around, I have to say Jay-Z.
Right.
No way.
Far as all around.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
I think I'll say this to you though. Like, nah, seriously, all jokes aside, I think if you listen to like what Nas is doing now, I think you will feel like, okay, he's still talking to me. Like sometimes I don't always feel like Jay-Z is still talking to me, and I love Jay, but Nas feels like he's still talking to me. Like, okay, however many hundreds of millions he's made from crypto, he's still talking to us down here. You get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's more grassroots and more in touch with the people.
Yes. And he is properly connecting with the younger generation and creating that you know,
that bridge.
Yes. Like only Nas can get on a record with
completing each other's sentences.
You know what? I'm done. Well, y'all got me on got my damn pressure up. Fucking with Artie over here. Shit.
Man, I gotta pull it out, man. I gotta pull it out.
Listen. Nah, this was good discussion. We actually getting ready to wrap it up and shit because we've been going for a while. This wasn't your typical just current events show. Like this, we had topics that we hit up on this shit today. Like, you know what I mean? What did we learn? What did we learn today? Ladies,
we learned that we cannot bring Artie to a party.
Don't bring Artie to the party.
If you got dirt, don't bring Artie to the party.
Do not bring Artie to the party if you allow them to shoot up the club.
Do not discuss hip hop with Artie.
What else?
We also learned that men raw dogging chicks is just as nasty as making babies. No, it's just as nasty as
we learned that it's nasty, but a women
getting
deposit in her is nastier. Okay, it's nastier because that's
what we're not gonna do.
That skeet can stay there for 9 months. God damn it. Okay, just imagine a skeet that ends up staying in you for 9 months. Wow, since you put it that way, pretty nasty. But anyway,
we learned Nas is the GOAT.
I thought we said Jay-Z was the GOAT.
Okay, Nas is our personal GOAT. Jay-Z is our
everybody got
GOAT.
their own personal GOATs. You know what I mean? Like, and sometimes my personal GOAT changes depending on what day it is. You know what I mean? Because there are days when Nas is my favorite rapper, or
actually there's one I will put above Nas, Coogee Rap.
I was surprised you didn't say that. I thought that's who you was gonna say.
So I mean, you know, now that's my personal. But if I gotta take everything into consideration, especially with motherfucker just dropping the album last month, just sending my ass straight to the studio. I'm
working on getting G-Rap too. We're gonna get G-Rap up.
Word.
Because I would love to ask him why he didn't go to Versus, if he would care to elaborate on that on the show. What else have we learned? Yeah, Happy New Year's, everybody.
We learned switch it up. Don't frequent the same spots like that.
We learned don't frequent the same spots.
Yeah.
We learned that Antonio Brown is not crazy. Don't believe all the headlines you see.
Right. Maybe we just don't want to be a slave.
We learned the Super Bowl does not pay artists.
Yes.
I think this is a very educational.
Yeah, very. We learned that motherfuckers is not having it for their significant other to be having seeds in the interim. They are not taking your ass back. So if you do get shot up the cliff, male or female, everybody in the chat was like, "Oh, hell to the niggity gnaw." So please don't have a seed on if you're thinking about going back, with this other person. Like once you do that, it's done. Okay.
I know y'all lying. I know y'all out here being pregnant at the same time. Stop playing. Hey, anywho, let's see. We also learned that we still love Wesley Snipes.
Yes. And we learned that Kevin Hart has range that we didn't know he had.
Yes.
As an actor.
Stone Cold.
Like he really graduated to me in this film as an actor. We already know you're the funny guy, hey. But this shit, nah. This was.
He sound like
bravo.
You know what this show seemed like? This show seemed like I heard y'all talking. Y'all think I'm trash now.
Right. All right. Let me show you.
Sell out. Yeah. All right. Yo, that's what. Why you bullshitting? That's what Nas sound like on this album. Oh, word. Can't nobody stand next to you on stage in a versus hole. Oh, word. I picked the wackest beats. Oh, word. Okay. Okay. That's what he sound like on this album. He sound like he talking to them niggas. He sound like he talking to Drake, Hove, anybody who think they the GOAT. I'm fucking with.
Because whoever wrote this shit, this was almost like just the same way Hit Boy is customizing these beats for Nas. Somebody wrote this for Kevin and Wesley, probably. Like they had these two people in mind from the beginning, I believe. You know what I mean? Like.
Well, he probably has just like that character.
I think
probably
he developed
has somebody
this on his own shit. Yeah,
that he rolls with. That he can bounce jokes and stuff back and forth with.
Yeah, because them comedians do have people like that girl that he had with her. They do have
writers.
People they pay to joke writers and shit like that.
And she's probably his real life go-to.
That would be interesting.
Right.
We also learned that Digga and Remy Ma can be an undercard.
Yo, they need to. Why you bullshitting? They gonna run out of superstars for verses. Like we done pretty much, unless they're gonna start recycling the superstars, they might as well start letting the 10 card, the 10 song verses slide, the one hit wonder verses. Look, check it out. The one hit wonder verses could replace that DJ shit they be having going on.
Right.
I mean, it's a thought.
That's funny.
But well, we out of
here. It's been real.
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all for coming through. Thank you. If you didn't, make sure you click that like button before you leave. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, then make sure you do so and click all on the notification bell. We appreciate you. Once again, for the Not a Mean Godcast, I am Lord Jamar.
I'm Digga.
And it's your boy Artie Stacks.
Hey!